As an ex-alcoholic, I have worked with hundreds of people, and every single one of them thought that life is just boring. Life sucks. Life isn't fun. Life isn't entertaining. And so they drank. They drank for decades, even in small amounts. It was every single day. I've worked with people that are 80 years old that will never not have a drink. But the reality is that alcohol is a neurotoxin and it hijacks our dopamine, hijacking it to the point of us literally, physically, neurologically lacking the capability to release dopamine on our own. When we think about alcohol, our dopamine receptors activate. Did you know that dopamine releases in anticipation? This is why just the thought of having a drink makes you feel just good enough to go to the bar, to go to the event, to stop down the alcohol aisle at your grocery store. That anticipation is basically the expectation of pleasure, okay? When we lack purpose, we will always seek pleasure, whether that's alcohol, that's a person, that's an idea, that's daydreaming, anything that could help us feel good or believe that we're doing good is going to be attractive. But in time, as we use alcohol as our primary dopamine source, even in small amounts, our brain literally kind of forgets how to just release joy. So when you go outside and you start walking when you're not drinking, you're no more entertained than you were when you were drinking. When you go to the gym and you're working really, really hard, your brain is still expecting that alcohol. So without the alcohol, your body is just going, dude, we're just being beat to crap and this isn't fun. That ultimately, usually, typically leads us back towards the easiest route to dopamine. Just one drink, man. It's just one. But one is too many and 1,000 isn't enough. That's the cycle that we're in. So I want you to know that when you decide to stop drinking, it's gonna be a little dull. Things are gonna be a little gray. You're gonna be a little bored. But the cure to boredom is boredom. You've gotta be bored, man. If you're not bored, you're never gonna find a way to entertain yourself. But because alcohol hijacks your dopamine, you have to retrain your brain, and that is rewriting the neural connections that are associated with joy and pleasure and excitement and fun. So just because you stop drinking doesn't mean life is boring. Life is exactly the way it was before you picked up your first drink. Now you just got to practice entertaining yourself so you have more of a reason to care about your health and happiness and less about the desire to drink alcohol and escape a world that is rightfully yours. So if you're struggling in that space or you'd like to work with someone who's been there and done that, as an ex-alcoholic and liver failure survivor, I've created tons of resources, so don't be afraid to check my page for more details on how I'd love to help.